Hey, what's going on, guys? The Horror Man back on Monthly Theme Thursday with my review of G.B.H. This month, we are continuing to make our way through Video Nasties, specifically the Section 3 list. Released in 1983, G.B.H. is on that list of Video Nasties. Now, I need to mention G.B.H., Grievous Bodily Harm, was originally going to be the movie I reviewed for the letter G in the ABCs of Horror Challenge. I had never seen this particular Video Nasty, and considering G is for G.B.H., I thought it would qualify. It turns out, however, after watching it, I found that G.B.H. is one of those Video Nasties that is not actually horror. No, despite this misleading cover, this movie is something else. Yes, G.B.H. is something else, but with that being said, it's not unfamiliar. So let me begin this, what I'm sure will be a brief review, by saying everything we know is a lie. You know Roadhouse, that movie that I love and I'm sure many of you love. Then there's Roadhouse 2, Last Call, which Jason and I covered during the Seldom Seen series. Then, of course, there's the Roadhouse remake from earlier this year, starring Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, that Roadhouse, from 1989. Patrick Swayze as Dalton. We all know the film. Well, guys, I got something to tell you. If Roadhouse isn't a blatant ripoff of G.B.H., nothing is a blatant ripoff. Cliff Twemlow, who, by the way, wrote the script, choreographed the stunts, produced the film, and even wrote the original songs, stars as a bouncer named Donovan. You know, like Dalton. He has just been released from prison after serving 6 months. Murray Parks, owner of a discotheque called The Zoo, recruits Donovan to protect his club. Local Kingpin Keller and his gang of thugs have been taking over all of the local clubs, and The Zoo is next. But not if Donovan has anything to say about it. He's the most dangerous, deadliest man in his field. Everyone knows Donovan, and they know not to mess with him. Meanwhile, Donovan meets a younger woman named Tracy, and the two begin to carry on a relationship. He saves his softer side for her, while dishing out some hard hitting to the bad guys. Trying to fight their way through Donovan will cause them grievous bodily harm. Watching G.B.H. is maybe the most fun I've had watching a movie all year. It was like watching a extremely low-budget Roadhouse in England 6 years prior. And that's my point from earlier. G.B.H. was released in 1983. Roadhouse was released in 1989. This obviously came first, which is why I ask, did Roadhouse rip it off? As much as I hate to admit it, it sure seems that way. Cliff Twemlow is so over-the-top awesome as Donovan. He's a guy's guy and a ladies' man. He delivers some truly funny dialogue, which had me laughing out loud during the film. There are other amusing quirks about his character as well. The bar fights and action scenes, like his character, are also over the top. Beatings, stabbings, shootings, blood splattering. Like the cover says, G.B.H is not for the squeamish. I do find that funny, though, since grievous bodily harm is rather tame compared to most other video nasties. There is, however, sexuality and gratuitous nudity. Most of that comes during sex scenes with Donovan himself. Another nude scene comes when a random woman is involved in a bar fight and has her dress pulled down. This is just pure entertainment from start to finish. This film is immensely rewatchable, and I already can't wait to revisit it. I love the retro 80s vibe, especially the discotheque and the look of Donovan's house. It's all so cheesy, but my God, is it fun. Ironically, grievous bodily harm had me feeling giddy the entire time I was watching it. G.B.H is definitely one of the more obscure video nasties, so I'm happy to have it in my collection and to be able to review it for Monthly Theme Thursday. Please be sure to check out Jason's video to see which Section 3 video nasty he reviews today. Have you seen G.B.H, Grievous Bodily Harm? If so, what do you think of it? Comment below and let me know. Which Section 3 video nasty will I review next? Check back next week to find out. Until then, remember, physical media matters. Thanks for watching, guys. Hit that thumbs up and be kind. Subscribe.